Hi guys, Andreas Sonic Mainliner with another Final Finds video. Haven't been very active recently, but I haven't been active on YouTube. I've been buying records, I've been doing my thing, and I just haven't done any videos. And today I thought, why the hell not? Just do one. It's a little bit random, it's a little bit disorganized as per usual, and yeah, because things have accumulated basically, so it's just a stack of records and I'll just pick through them and show them and let you know why I bought them, because this day and age you don't need to buy music really, you just need to buy the music that you actually give a crap about. I guess that's what we do. One second, because I think this is a little bit, maybe this is better. I don't know even if you can hear it. This is the background music. Is a good one. It's a recent discovery of mine. It's a band from Greece. What the hell is this? Bloody Greeks. Yeah, it's a Greek band. It is music from my country. In case you didn't know, I'm Greek, and I was really excited to discover them. I found them in one of my trolls through Spotify, and this is it. I don't know if you can see it very well. It has two statues, very Greek. The music is in the background. I would describe this as electronic music. There is a tinge of new wave to it, which I really enjoy because I really like new wave. New wave is. I have a thing about the 80s. I really like the 80s. I think that and I have a theory that I will explore in another video potentially about the 80s. Anyway, the name of the band is Iskandar, and good luck doing a search for that. It's like, what? What? Yeah, Iskandar, which means Soundscapes, is their first record, and it came out like a month ago or something. This is very fresh, actually. Well, this says 2019. But yeah, I think that it came out like November or maybe December or something like that. And it also gave me the impetus to sort of like go through Spotify and try to find other Greek bands that I might be interested in, and I did find some interesting things. But yeah, it will be playing in the background. If you're interested, I will put a link down below in the comments, well, in the description basically. And you can check them out. Yeah, I was quite pleased to find this, to discover this music, because I think it's really good. It is a bit dancey. It's a little bit electronic. It's a little bit of like a little bit of everything, but it's done really well. And yeah, Utopia. The title of the record. There is a title of the record. Is χωρίς ταχύτητα, which means without gear. Gear as in like, gear in the car, if you remember these. And yeah, so and Utopia means soundscapes. It's not entirely soundscapey. It's like it's quite, there's texture to it. There's lyrics. Obviously they're in Greek, so you know, you might miss out there, but it's fine, don't worry, everything's alright. I mean, we listen to Brazilian music, we listen to, you know, all sorts of stuff that we don't know what they're talking about. Heck, you even listen to, like, you know, some people listen to like black metal, definitely don't know what they're talking about. No, they know what they're talking about, you don't know what exactly the content of what they're talking about is. Anyway, regardless. Moving on. A bit of punk, post-punk, whatever, but modern. This came out in 2019. I want to say I saw this in a video, probably Vinyl Richie, I'm not entirely sure. The Paranoids, really nice, catchy, like fresh, interesting, nice, you know, good indie, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's like, it sounds a little bit indie-ish. So yeah, I don't know if it was Vinyl Richie that showed this. I don't know where I found out about it, to be honest. But I had it in a playlist, I had it somewhere, and then, you know, at some point I put it on Amazon and said, yeah, well, you know, bring on a copy. Limited to 500 copies. $4.99 out in in the wild. This one though is definitely Vinyl Richie. I remember he was showing some records from last year, and the best records of last year, which I didn't do because I didn't buy a lot of 2019 releases, to be honest, and I've discovered that music has become a complete minefield. I don't know whether this is my perception, or whether it has always been like that, or whether it has become this way recently. I think that, and this is especially prevalent if you, I think I've noticed in the last like 4 years or something like that, you look at lists like top year lists for like the previous year or whatever, and there used to be some kind of divergence, not divergence, but you know, there would be some releases that everybody would sort of agree, and that would be the bulk of the releases. But now there's a complete divergence. It's like everybody's just anything. There isn't any kind of sort of middle ground, or like common ground, I should say. So it's yeah, I haven't done one of these because apparently it doesn't matter. It's just music. So you know, it just came out in 2019 or whatever year. So yeah. He's singing in Greek, and I'm getting confused because, you know, I don't mind having something funny. I don't mind music that is somebody singing in English, but when it's singing in Greek, I get confused. I don't know why. I cannot speak properly. Anyway, this is a Night Watchers. This came out in 2019. Vinyl Richie showed this. He's a man of good taste, and I trust him. And I checked it out because I didn't trust him enough. But I found it really good, and I got it. It's still sealed because I just got it very recently. But it's really good, sort of punky kind of stuff, post-punky. The hype label here says, for fans of Radio Birdman, The Observers, The Vicious, and The Wipers. Yeah, I kind of agree. Although, to be fair, I don't know The Observers, and I don't know The Vicious. Am I missing something? You tell me. Something that I am, it's a recent discovery, as in like, well, the last, I don't know, 3-4 years or maybe something like that. So there has been a slew of releases from the New Zealand underground. This kind of Punishment, Nocturnal Emissions, something nocturnal anyway, which are fantastic. These are really, really, really good records. I really love them. They have this kind of special feel to them. It's like, you know, that kind of truly underground music that, you know, just elevates it a little bit. It's not only the music that is really good, but it's also the whole package. And this guy here, Peter Jeffries, he was in this kind of Punishment. He plays the piano, the whole instrument, to come out in a post-punk kind of band. And yeah, this is a collection of singles and 7 inches and some live recordings, and you know, Peter Jeffries is on, a record, I usually just pick it up. There is one other Peter Jeffries album which I haven't picked up because I haven't found or looked for very intently. I'm skipping some. Oh yes, this is an album that I wanted to buy for a while, and I just put it off and put it off again and again and again. And why I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. There must have been some reasons. Maybe I wanted to buy something else or whatever the case may be. But I discovered this at the time that it came out, and it's kind of special in a way because I'm not a hip hop guy. I've shown very little hip hop, if any, on this channel, and it's because I don't buy it. There are some albums that I really enjoy when it comes to hip hop. Some of them are sort of standard, if you know what I mean, and some of them are non-standard. So the standard ones would be the Beastie Boys, because they're a little bit indie as well. Public Enemy, because I used to be a metal kid, and Anthrax, and all that kind of stuff. I like Temples of Boom by the Cypress Hill, for example. This is just a fantastic album, fantastic, and it's one of my top albums. Maybe not the very top, but it's one of those albums that I come back to again and again. But generally speaking, hip hop is not my bag. I don't get it. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I don't understand what the fuss is about. But this album, Danny Brown, Atrocity Exhibition, I don't know, it just hooked me. This came out in 2018, I want to say. I want to say 2018, but I'm not entirely sure. 2016! Wow! Has it been this long? I'm shocked. Now, the fact that this album came out in not a year, it came out also on Warp Records, which is quite telling. That is just, it's not just a hip hop record. It is, it is dark. It is groovy in a sense. The beats are amazing. The music is amazing. I found Danny's voice a little bit hard to get used to, but once I did, it just snapped. It's just brilliant. Start to finish, really good. 2008, wow. 2016. You know what? I am getting old. It is a fact of life. I am getting old. This is not something new, but I feel like I'm in dad territory without being a dad. What else? Yes, other stuff. Yeah, I went to World of Echo. Peter Jeffries is one of the records that I got picked up there. I haven't listened to this one yet. So this is one of the this is on the Intergalactic Mantra Recording Company. I've shown the Fly or Die records. I've Irreversible Entanglements, I think I've shown that, and some others, and Reverse and Jamie Branch, and this is I picked this one up because I know that it says that it's spiritual jazz. Some people have praised it. I think that the whole label is getting a lot of praise these days, and I see the appeal. Not only the music is good, but the overall package is interesting. I mean, all beats, like it's a little bit whatever. But yeah, celestial psalms, spiritual jazz experiments, homemade hymns captured every day, music demos by one woman chorus of clarinets, voices, vessels, and keys. Sounds interesting. I don't know what it sounds like, honestly. I do. Yeah, it's just God, it's just there. This is one that I do know. This is scenes from the South Island, and this is Roy Montgomery. I need to take the peel off the price tag here. So Roy Montgomery, if you don't know the guy, he used to be in the Pin Group, and if you don't know the Pin Group, well, look them up. That's my recommendation. They haven't made much, but the things that they did do, they were like, bloody hell, really good. This is very different. Roy Montgomery made atmospheric music. This is one of those, he's a guitarist and he makes really atmospheric albums. This is his first one, recently reissued, well worth picking up. I sincerely hope that they reissue also Temple 4, which is amazing. And he also had some collaborations with other people, he was in a band called Dadama, which is sort of legendary underground band. He was in where is it? No. When you want to find it, there you go. Yeah, he was in Haschar Tempo. So this one and this one. And these are really good, by the way. They haven't been released. These are how they were released. They were CD only, and on Drunken Fish Records. And boy, oh boy, this is Roy Montgomery with Bardo Pond. Yeah, I mean, this is really good stuff. Anyway, yeah, Roy Montgomery, his first album reissued, and it's a good opportunity for you to pick it up. I think. Check it out. You might like it, you might not like it. Who knows? I also went to. Yeah. Oh, let's show some metal. Yeah, why not? I have some interesting stuff. First off, recent discovery, a new release from 2020. This is 2020. Yes, it is 2020. It was released this year, so it's super fresh. Get it while you can. Haven't shown what it is yet, so ignore me. This is Convent, 2020 release. This is doom. Very doomy metal, and they hail from Denmark, I want to say, and it's an old girl band, and you wouldn't know that it's a woman singing, like Thor's hammer, I think, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's the kind of ballpark we're talking about. So really good, very catchy, super good. Yeah, this is a strictly limited, oh my god, strictly limited Convent with a K. And the title of the album is very bizarre, Puritan Masochism. Don't know what to make of it. Highly recommended if you like this kind of stuff, because I don't know, between Roy Montgomery, Angel Bat Dawid, Atrocity Exhibition, and this, I might catch somebody might, get inspired. I went to, this is a online purchase, but I did go to a record shop, the only record shop I know in London anyway, that deals with metal music, and that is the Crypt of the Wizard. And I got the latest Black Celice. I really enjoyed the other Black Celice releases, and this is the latest one. Apparently it's really good. I haven't listened to it yet because I've got quite a few records actually, and that's one of the problems that you get when you get a lot of records. And yeah, but I did listen to this one, although I didn't know it, and this is Gate Creeper and their second album. I saw them live last year, and it was a fucking good live show. There is a live show of them on YouTube, like 15 minutes or whatever. Very good quality, both audio and video, and it's very professional, and it's a very good live set. I mean, this could be out as a record, really, honestly. And they're like very grindy death metal from, like, they sound like Entombed a little bit. and I really enjoy that. I got, on the recommendation of the guy there at the Crypt of the Wizard, I got these guys. They are, no, this is not from the Iskandar Hailing Land, which he played for me and I enjoyed. I don't know if it's like anything too, fantastic or whatever, but I enjoyed it, and I still haven't played it here, so I don't know. Maybe I will change my mind. And then I saw this, which I had to pick up because it is music from my fatherland. These guys are Greeks, and I knew that because of the title of the band, which is called Emma, and that means blood. And the title of the album is Tragos, which means goat. And they're blackened satanic metal, basically. And one of the reasons why I picked it up on top of this being a Greek release is that it's on Nuclear War now, and this is a damn good label. And yeah, support the Greek people. Funny, it says this is like, this mockery of saint, I guess. It says Agios Baphomet. Yeah, Saint Baphomet. Nice. So, I dug the concept, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll get it. I don't know what it sounds like. It might be complete shit, but fuck it. I was in that kind of mood. This is 21 minutes. I'll show a couple more, and then this is a reissue of something. Not a reissue. I think it's a first time release. This is a band called Orior. They were active. The guy was active between, I think it's like 78 and like mid 90s or something, not mid 80s, and he made experimental electronic music, loads of synths, sort of kind of thing. And at some point, some guy discovered some of his singles and was like, "Oh, this is amazing!" And he got in touch with him because he wanted to reissue them, and they reissued an album under Orior. Like they released it like 2 years ago, I think. I have it somewhere in my shelves, and I really enjoyed it. In addition to that, they also but found some copies of his 7-inch that he actually released back in the day, and ever since then he hadn't released anything. And I got that one as well, which is also somewhere, and yeah, because this hasn't been very organized. The previous release was really good. This one is open. I haven't. I chose to put something else on. I don't know if it's good or not. However, I do recommend checking out Orior's previous, the previous release from Orior. And if by any chance you can check this one out as well. Check this out. The previous one I definitely recommend. This one I'm just showing because I have it, and I bought it on the strength of the previous one. I don't know what it sounds like. Yeah, I did like a little bit of a blind kind of buy thing. When I bought the Gate Creeper, I also got this one. This is Pale Saints, 4AD band, UK, shoegazy, a little bit indie, a little bit that kind of era. It doesn't exactly sort of have a very definite direction. It's not like Ride. It's not like My Bloody Valentine. It's a little bit mixed. Maybe that's why they don't. I don't know. I mean, I missed out on them because this album came out in 1990. In 1990, I was like still a metalhead, really. So, and by the time that I sort of switched into becoming a more indie kind of person, more grungy stuff were out there, and sort of this is one of the ones that I missed out on, I guess, at the time. So, yeah, it's one of those albums that I think that I should have owned, but just didn't happen because timing. And yeah, I wasn't very much into shoegaze. 24 minutes, 25 minutes. No, that's enough, I think. You had enough of me. Or maybe you didn't have enough. So in this case, maybe you should leave a thumbs up. And if you did have enough of me, then leave a thumbs down. Leave a comment if you want, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon and make sure you get all the notifications. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever people say these days. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video because I haven't done one in ages, and maybe this Thursday evening you don't have anything better to do than watch me. And look, I will do my hair so I look nice. Yeah, can't say no, right? Anyway, that's it from me. There's a bunch of other stuff as well I could show, but yeah. See you guys around.